going viral right now. There's a bunch of people using my videos. My nigga Breathe Easy. Nah, I appreciate you. There's a bunch of Brandon Jamal used my video on his last video talking about the Fugazi podcast. I haven't seen it. I've seen a bunch of there's been so many people making videos off of my shit. I can't even keep up with all of them. I might react to that one since I haven't seen it. I might react to that one. Could you send it? Is it on his YouTube page? I'll check it out if it's on his YouTube page. I have not seen this. I didn't even know this nigga. I got so many people reacting. I can't keep up with them all. You know what I mean? I'm very blessed though. I'm very humbled by the experience. I can't lie. And shout out to my young boy, man. He the one that told me to be on TikTok too. All right, let's see what this video is. Let's react. Let's see. You see the title, man. Go follow me on TikTok, man. Real rap. Even though I know where home is, you feel me? But still. All right, let's see what's up.
The man you see at the top of the screen got on his platform and told millions of other men, don't let your significant other post provocative pictures online. Because if you do so, what she's really doing is courting other men. And you as a man should never deal with a woman that is out there seeking other men's attention, seeking validation from other men. Whether or not she thinks it's for her girlfriends or for herself, she knows exactly the type of people that are going to be in her inbox. And he made a very well thought out explanation about why he believes the thing that he believes, only to find out that the woman you see next to him right there has a ton of provocative pictures online, and that's his girlfriend of 7+ years. You can't make this stuff up. These men out here will sell you up the river as long as they can get a percentage of it.
I would like to know what the No Fugazi cultists are going to say now. Look at that.
Straight up and down. Don't forget, this is also the same man that told you that single mothers were recreational use only. Single mothers were not to be taken seriously, only to find out that his long-term girlfriend was a single mother of 2 kids. This boy playing stepdaddy. He living his best life while he's selling you up the river, convincing you that your life is trash because of the person you fell in love with or because of the person you decided to take seriously.
Now, when we called him out for saying single moms are recreational use only to find out about his situation, he said, I have a TikTok page telling my life. Nigga, that's your girl's TikTok page. You're on there every 4th or 5th video or something like that. That's her TikTok page, my boy. Now, this brother right here, I'm a big fan of his content. Watch this.
So this man right here goes by the name of Myron Gaines, and he single-handedly destroyed what's called the red pill community. And this is how he did it. So he had a really big following on YouTube, and it happened super quick. And the way he got that following was by doing something a little bit different from other YouTube channels, which is have a podcast, invite guests, and then kick those guests off your podcast. 100% of the time, actually no, 99% of the time, those guests were women. And the way he kicked them off the podcast was pretty degrading, and a lot of people call it misogynistic. Fast forward, this podcast gets extremely popular, and now mainstream eyes are on this podcast. He had so many eyes on him that he started to become a liability to the company that sourced out his content. And he actually knew this. He felt the pressure. So he ended up taking his content to a different platform away from YouTube and feared that he was going to get his entire channel shut down. But he miscalculated YouTube's reach because he went on Rumble and did something extremely racist. So bad that YouTube took down, well, no, they demonetized his channel, actually. They eliminated all forms of payment being distributed to his channel and his podcast for what he said on a totally different platform.
I didn't even know about that. That's insane, boy.
That's how bad it was. Anyways, fast forward again. Myron is now hoping that he can get monetized again on YouTube because he was making millions of dollars on that platform. YouTube doesn't allow him to do it. He submits tons and tons of requests for them to turn back on his channel. They say no. So he ends up going to Twitter and makes the calculation, well, if I am going to be called an extremist, then I might as well become an extremist. And this is the part where his downfall was so bad that it took everybody else with him. And this is how it happened. He goes on Twitter and he becomes a full-blown racist. Like, it's not even about the women, it's just attacks on blacks, saying everything a Klan member would. Don't believe me, go Google it. I'm not going to repeat it here. And because the eyes were on him, it was literally him and Andrew Tate. Like, those were the only two people that was the heavy hitters on for the whole red pill community. So now they're watching the heavy hitter, the leader of that community, turn into a racist. And not even Kanye West could get away with that.
Your boy speaking facts. I can't even hold you, son. I haven't seen that. Usually I don't like to rewatch my videos, but your boy speaking facts. Hold on a second, man. Hey, yo.
Understand that he's nowhere near Kanye West. He starts talking about the Jews. He starts talking about the blacks, and he starts rubbing everybody the wrong way. And because he's now doing this, people view his followers as the same as him. So people who listen to his podcast or support his podcast or just indulge in what he's saying, people then say to themselves that don't listen to the podcast, they're all the same. Because when you have that rotten of an apple, none of them can be good. You understand? It's not like it's a little bit. So they're like, no, we're writing off every single person that subscribes to this type of ideology because this is what they produce. So then everybody's turned off and they look at this entire red pill space as a bunch of clowns, people who are just mad that they can't get girls, and half of them are racist. So that's how he destroyed the red pill community.
You know, the biggest blessing that ever could have happened to me was me going on that podcast and being disrespected. Well, think about it. I went on the podcast, they called.
Oh, yeah, I forgot this nigga. He was on that podcast. Yeah, he was on there with that black dude. I remember now. Okay, yeah. And then, oh, yeah, wait, he got kicked off the podcast himself. I remember that. He got kicked off the podcast himself. Yes, I do remember that. Yeah. Hold on.
Called me the guest of honor and didn't even ask me any questions about me, even though they had been playing my song for 6 weeks. But I was so humble and grateful to be on a big platform that I didn't even realize it until 2 hours later. So that's when, you know, the friction happened. I had no idea they were this bad before I left their show. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I was never really a podcast watching ass nigga. I still watch TV and movies and stuff, you know? So after I left their show, I started doing a bunch of research into them. That's what we got. That's what we got. I just want to say, again, I am so grateful that they suck and I'm awesome. You would think these guys, since they've been demonetized again, they would kind of clean up their act, right?
Today's topic.
Yo, we're tired of this shit. We want to say nigger. We want to say it. We want to call these Jews. We want to.
Oh yeah, that I did a reaction to that video too. That did that on the main channel. I remember I did that on the main channel. I seen this. These guys are going crazy. Hold on, let me listen to this guy's commentary. Hold on a second, because Aber and Preach, that audio will hit me with the. Actually, maybe not if he's uploading it.
Shout out to Aber and Preach.
We're tired of the fucking tone policing. Make racism great again. Make bigotry great again. 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 And we just want to call a spade a fucking spade. If I got to be the one to fucking be one of the few streamers that says this shit because all the other ones are scared about losing fucking endorsements and deals, fuck it. It is what it is.
Your fan base is only racist. Second,
Yeah, that's I agree with that. I feel like at this point, anybody that follows Myron and the Fresh and Fit, like you gotta have something like a bigoted bone somewhere in your body. You know what I mean? Or like you gotta resonate somewhere on that other tip. Like you can't just there's certain things you can't just turn off. You know what I mean? And plus, and you know, I'm the one who's always screaming out, "Yo, you gotta take the good with the bad," or like take the gems out the doo-doo. But with Myron, it's just like it's all doo-doo, no gems. You know what I mean? I might reach out to this dude. I might he said he's a fan. I remember this guy. He's very controversial. I remember yeah,
I made a compilation.
I might tap in with him. There's a few other people that made some reactions too. I might end up having a tap in with them. You know what I mean? Do some collaborations or whatever. Maybe some debates, really. You know what I mean? But we're gonna figure it out. Big shout out to oh, hold on. Let me shout out to you, bro. Actually, I should put shout out to me, right? Hold on, I'm gonna edit that later. Yeah. Okay. Wait, how long we been on? Oh wow, okay. I thought I was on there a lot longer. You know what? I should probably look up Daryl on TikTok though. Yeah, hold on. All right, let's see what else is going on. But yeah, nah, I'll lead the I'll lead the crusade and burying these niggas caskets. You feel me? What really rubbed me the wrong way is all the racism talk, bro, that comes out of his mouth. I mean, not to say the girl shit didn't rub me the wrong way, because y'all know I've been speaking about Fresh and Fit for a very, very long time now. I've been talking about them for the longest time. But I decided to make that video just because it's just like it's like for somebody who's fallen so hard, they seem so confident in what they're saying. That's what really bugs me about them. It's just like you would swear that they're still speaking gems, or like they still have a viable audience that is like, at this point, I truly believe everybody listening to them are actually nah, because they're in my comment sections though. So what I want to say is I truly believe everybody's listening to them as a clown show, but in my comment, I got thousands of comments of glazers, of Fresh and Fit glazers in my inbox sending me messages talking about, yo, you don't know what you're talking about. So, and these are black men too. But you know what's crazy though? I do believe Fresh and Fit has more followers that are white, but for some reason the black dudes are the ones that are jumping out the window. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those are the ones that are jumping out the window. But anyways, yeah, man, like I enjoy exposing these dudes. I think I'm on a new path on my TikTok journey. So I just did one on Candace Owens. We're going to switch it up because it ain't just about these dudes. It's about anybody whose downfall was crazy. You know what I mean? But shout out to this dude reviewing the content, and shout out to everybody who's been reviewing the content and giving me your opinions, whether you hate it or love it. I should go on my shit and show y'all all the videos that people have made on this. I just don't know how to. Hold on. Yeah, because every time I go to my inbox, like I would have to scroll too far down. But the video is definitely going crazy, and a lot of people are showing love. Yeah, I'd have to do this on my own time, because I'd have to like scroll through it and actually find it all. But anyways, let's see.